4:20 dim here. Hope everybody's doing all right. Me personally, I'm doing okay. Don't do no good to complain. Nobody wants to hear it no way. You know what I mean? Uh, Goodness sakes. Who are we going to have here today? Anybody? Got my nose all dirty working. Dirty work. Hey, Mr. John. How we doing? Whew. I got to sneeze. What's up? What's up? All right. Head off and cleaned up and everything. Man, it looks great too. So, I don't know. To the naked eye, the heads and block look great. Hope it was just a head gasket. Yes, I won't know until Wednesday. Well, probably Thursday. Hey, Mr. Tanner, I'm doing just fine. Eddie, Tanner, John, everybody. Hey, Sean. Good afternoon. Stupid ass TikTok. I know y'all don't care, but stupid ass TikTok. Day before yesterday, or yesterday, whatever, they put 2 restrictions and I appealed and they left my video alone. Today they reported it as hate and bullying and they took my lives away 3 days. Isn't that stupid? There's no hate, no bullying, but that app's pissing me off to where I think people need to get together and file a class action lawsuit against them. You know, there was a lady that just sued, what was it, Facebook and something else, and won millions of dollars. She was going to sue TikTok and someone else, because it was so addicting. And TikTok and the other platforms settled without her even going to court. Man, people need to get together and file a class action suit against them idiots at TikTok now that U.S. owns it. I mean, that's taking away your freedom of speech and everything. They're accusing me of doing something I didn't do, like that crackhead judge in Springfield, Missouri. You know? I mean, if I was doing it, cool, I'd take my punishment and move on. But I hate these platforms that can lie. And they act like they reviewed they didn't review the live. Anybody on the live can tell you that I did nothing wrong. But these idiots do what they do at TikTok. So the ones of you that don't have TikTok, I highly respect you. And those of you that are fed up with TikTok, email me. Let's get a class action suit against them. The hell with it. I'm tired of them. It won't cost us nothing. We'll find an attorney. Especially after that lady winning millions and TikTok settling out of court on their behalf. Yeah, well, I was just starting to get people this morning on TikTok on the petition and all, and then, of course, you know, shitheads have to report me and lie, and then the shitheads that own TikTok throw me off. TikTok stupid as F, yes. Heavens high. I'm doing good. Good, Sean. Hey, Hawaii, how you doing? Man, I hope you are okay. I know your islands were underwater last week, I think. I hope everybody's all right and safe now. It was devastating to hear what Hawaii went through last week. Houston, what's up? Houston in the house. Hey, Houston, you should have everybody you know on this petition because come Monday, y'all have lost every bit of pot in your state. You can't have hemp flower. You can't have nothing in your state. You know why? Because every cannabis plant is THCA. Every plant grown. And they just outlawed THCA in Texas. And if I'm not mistaken, it kicks in Monday. You need to get all your friends in Texas and get them on this petition. I tried to tell y'all back in 2018 not to go for decriminalization, and y'all wouldn't listen. And that's where you got to today. Hopefully y'all listen. You spread that word and get people on that petition, because the rest, all these legal states, they're going to lose recreational. They don't know it yet, but they're stupid not to think about it. All your dispensaries, the recreational, they're going to give them medical license where they can sell medical pot. So they're still going to be in business. They're still going to make lots of money, and they're going to charge you federal tax. But once we agree that it's a Class 3 narcotic, controlled substance, there will be no such thing as recreational no more. And I wish anybody could prove me different on that, because when the federal law comes in and decides they're not standing down like they are right now on a Class 1, yeah, they come in with a Class 3 and don't stand down, watch what the hell happens. Recovering from flooding, yeah, I bet. I didn't see it. Thank you, I didn't see it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I didn't see it, or I would have. Thank you, Eddie. Texas are idiots. The people running it, not the people of Texas. The people of Texas are really good people. But they let these idiots run their state, like Perry. Y'all should have voted Perry out in 18 when I said. He's still there. Yeah, well, tell everybody about all the new rules and shit that come down on Ohio just recently. Yeah, it ain't so good as it used to be. They're putting in all kind of law and everything on cannabis, and it hasn't even been lowered to a Class 3 yet. When that happens, the feds will be out in force. You can believe it or not, that's up to y'all. I'll make damn sure I'm nowhere any federal agent can check me, pull me, or nothing. But if you don't have a medical card, it's not in the prescribed packaging and yada, 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 you're going to get fines and tickets and stuff. Damn. Yeah, they don't care about the Farm Bill. Even .0003 is THCA. They outlawed every cannabis plant when they outlawed THCA. Every plant. Oh yeah. What do you mean, what state? It's going to happen everywhere in the United States of America when it becomes a Class 3 narcotic, medical value. Oh, it's getting worse everywhere around the world when it comes to pot. They're taking away the rights. Yeah, absolutely, Eddie. I've got a solution that we can try if people weren't too scared to try. I mean, I love sticking up for my rights. I even stick up for y'all's when it comes to cannabis. But you could help me, and I really need your help. Go to Google or whatever and search my name, 420 Jim, FOURTWNTYJIM. I don't care if you read the hundreds of stories about me. I don't care about that crap. I care about the petition. There it is. It's a legal petition at change.org. You can go down here and read the issues and everything and why we need it legal. for everybody and release all of our prisoners. We're almost at 1670. We're at 1669, and look, 3 hours ago since someone signed it. We need them every 3 minutes. But please help me work on that. Go sign it and share it with a friend, and get her done. I can't sign for y'all. I can bring y'all to the water trough, but I can't make you drink, and I can't drink for you. Please. Narcissist, capital letters. Well, why don't you just put yourself in timeout for a little bit? Here, take a minute to think about coming on here putting capital narcissist. I didn't say anything about it, but you don't know shit about cannabis. You don't know shit about cannabis. It's the most medical beneficial plant we have on earth. And it's 100 times better than alcohol, tobacco, or caffeine. So you're very uneducated on it. So I'm going to remove that one. When you get more educated, come back. Native American, right on. Well, if it makes you wired, either get a different brand from someone else or don't use it. Maybe somebody's lacing your weed with something if it makes you wired. Oh, yeah. We ain't been a free country since we lost our rights as a sovereign citizen back in 1776. You're absolutely right. Most of the stuff in the dispensaries is pure bullshit nowadays. Absolutely bullshit weed. Our weed from the 70s was way better than 80% of the weed in these dispensaries. And they're damn fool if you think differently. We didn't have genetically modified seeds. We had seeds from God. We had plants that grew in the soil, not chemicals. Most of this garbage is designed to do nothing and help kill you that comes out of them dispensaries. Homegrown's the best, absolutely. Long as you do it in dirt with good seeds. You always see your local guy. Your local guy's got the best deals. Usually smokes, so he's got the best spot usually. See your local guy. You know what? He don't take away your gun rights. And he ain't going to tax you when you leave. Oh, speaking of which, people don't think it's enough now to pay the state tax and shit. As soon as it becomes a class 3, not only are you going to have to buy a medical license, you're going to have to pay a federal tax on the state tax. Be like Texas when they voted in decriminalization. Be stupid. Let them go ahead and make this a class 3. I'm glad I'm not going to be here that many more years. You got to find someone that's got them. Well, I've got a little good homegrown. I didn't grow it. Some friends give it to me as I'm trying. And the only reason your local guy taxes you, you're stupid enough to pay him a tax. I'd go find another local guy. Oh, you don't have to know how to grow cannabis. Cannabis is a damn weed. The most thing people do wrong, they overwater it or they put weed killer on it. But cannabis is a weed. Yeah, I don't know. But our weed in the 70s a hell of a lot better than this crap they sell in these dispensaries now. People don't get a contact high. Uh, very seldom get the munchies. Now this Missouri homegrown that I've had, it's given me the munchies, but I haven't smoked no dispensary weed in about 2 weeks. Yeah. You doesn't need more. What the heck's that mean? What you doesn't need more supposed to mean? Hmm. Uh, oh, you're German. Yeah, I didn't know what that mean. That's all. Hey, don't be sorry because you're German. I love everybody from everywhere. Uh, absolute. A real plant needs water and earth to grow, but not if you do it hydroponics. Hydroponics is no dirt and chemicals. So yeah, to have a real plant from God, yeah, it needs water and it needs earth. Cheers. Root rot from overwatering it. Yeah, I'm still in Missouri. Gravitron. I used to run a Gravitron for many years. There you go. Stick with what you know best. And from Nebraska, right on. Oh, hell yeah, you'd rather grow your own weed. You don't know what kind of bullshit you're getting from a dispensary. They're selling it for profit. They don't care what they sell you. If most of these dispensaries cared what they sold, or these smoke shops, that aren't dispensary, they just sell that Delta product. If they knew what kind of garbage and bullshit they're selling and really cared, they wouldn't sell it. Just like how you can go buy the glass pipes and stuff, or a rose where people made crack pipes and it had the little rose. You seen them little roses everywhere. People threw the rose away and they were buying the glass pipe that the rose come in to smoke their shit. All these smoke shops and stuff knew that. If they really wanted to stop that, why did they sell them? You know what I mean? It's all about greed and money from everyone. Store owners, dealers, whatever. It's all about greed and money. What's wrong with the pixels? I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah. What about a pipe? You, yeah. Well, in Texas, THCA is every cannabis plant. What don't you understand about that? Every cannabis plant from 0.001 to 100.00100 is THCA. Every cannabis plant grown is THCA. So Texas outlawed every cannabis plant, no matter what it is. You're absolutely right. And that's what they're going to try and do everywhere. They don't want smoke shops selling what is became a new medicine. They're going to act like, oh my God, yeah, it's got medical value now. It's a class 3 narcotic. Yep. And they're going to enforce them class 3 laws under feds. Watch. I'm too old to be stupid and bullshitted by the government. I will believe what I believe until one of them come on and say what's going to happen. There's no way they can leave recreational cannabis and sell it under federal laws of medicine. You can't do that. I'm putting head gaskets on it. Hopefully I'll be up and running by Thursday. I'm glad it's helping with your cancer, my friend. What do you mean, who cares? Yeah, it's attitude like who cares and why we're not winning, why we don't have pot everywhere. Kind of stupid to say who cares. Let me put you out for a minute because I care. Take 5 minutes, maybe you'll find somebody, but I care. No, anyone can't smoke hemp no more, not in Texas. You're not going to be able to grow after they make it a class 3 narcotic. I'll bet you money on that. Yeah, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. But see, here's the thing. I told people in Texas back in 2018, right before my name was legally changed, I told people in Texas, do not vote into criminalization because you're agreeing that it should be illegal. And that's exactly what you're doing when you vote into criminalization. You're agreeing that it should be an illegal substance, and they should take it from you when they find it on you and give you a summons to come into court and tell the judge why you had it. And then you can repeat that cycle the rest of your life if you're that stupid. But that's what the criminalization means. So how does that make it legal? And I told Texas, if you vote into criminalization instead of fighting for legalization, you'll never see legal cannabis. And look where we're at right now. They've even took away the hemp flower. As of Monday, oh yeah, you go not just federal, but under state of Texas. Yeah, no pot in Texas, period, no matter what it is, under that new law. Because every plant is THCA. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. And like I say, a couple of months before I changed my name in 2019, it was changed in Kingston, Tennessee. Well, anyhow, I come through Texas talking to them. And see, for those in Texas, why I'm not there, because I come through your state a few times, a few years. And when I come through telling you not to take the criminalization, y'all ignored me. But check it out.
ABC 7 News at 10, the Panhandle Spirit.
Lead story.
Now.
One man is on a journey, traveling the country on a mission. You may have seen him in Amarillo today. You can't miss him, really. ABC 7's Jayla Washington joins us now live in studio with what he...
Well, Dave, for about 5 years now, Jim Stevens has been to 30 states advocating and collecting signatures for what he calls the most beneficial medicine on earth. What is this exactly? I'll let him tell you. Right here on Route 66 in Amarillo, you'll find Mr. Jim Stevens and his cannabis.
I am 420 Jim.
Stevens, an active advocate.
Now I'm legally 420 Jim.
Traveled near and far to not only educate,
Peace, love, and cannabis.
but to fight to legalize it across all states since March of 2014.
And like Mr. King, I had a vision, a motorhome and a wheel. I grew up with the alcoholic mom and whatnot. I've seen what alcohol and opiates and coke and everything else does. You don't see that in cannabis.
Stevens says he believes cannabis is key to healing and or treating diseases and disorders like autism, Parkinson's, and epilepsy.
Well, it's the most wonderful medication we have on earth.
And as you might imagine, Stevens' efforts don't go unnoticed.
I said, oh, it's a cannabis bus.
And there's another one, Texas. Another lead story.
News at 10. Determined someone had to do something about the cannabis laws that do it federally. I looked at myself in the mirror that morning and said, well, I'm that person, you know. And that person is bringing his message of legal marijuana to Lubbock tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brian Martin.
I'm Lauren Motter. It is legal to smoke marijuana in 9 states now, and one man is traveling across the country trying to convince the other 41. The next day's Broso caught up with him on his stop in Lubbock. Jim Stevens has been on the road for half a decade spreading his message. He wants to destigmatize, eventually have it become legal across the country, but state representatives said that's unlikely in the state of Texas. As drivers rush down 34th Street on their way home from work, you probably saw an unusual bus.
The most beneficial plant on earth, whether people smoke or not.
That's Jim Stevens, or 420 Jim.
I know.
He drives this cannabis around the country.
It's my statement in life. Peace, love, and cannabis.
He's been on the road for 5 years
Yeah, I sold everything I had and I hit the road.
and hopes his tour across America convinces others of the benefits of cannabis use.
I'd rather my grandkids smoke a joint instead of a cigarette any day of the week.
Damn.
Officially hoping to convince the U.S. government.
Everybody just live on joint. What we got, world peace for 2 hours. Don't see the harm in that.
Come on now. You got to admit, that's a pretty damn good statement to get on a Texas, major news station. If we'd all just fire up a joint, we'd have world peace for 2 hours. Damn, I didn't hear about that rain thing, but maybe I'll get her fixed during the rain and stuff, and after the rain, be able to take off. Yeah, but everything's going to change once it becomes a class 3 narcotic. Everything's going to change. They're turning it all over to medical. Just like they did cocaine. Years and years and years ago, my friend, anybody could buy cocaine. It was perfectly to go in the drugstores and buy cocaine. Coca-Cola had it in their Coke. But when they made it a controlled substance, found that it had medical value, took it away by making it a controlled substance, even Coca-Cola couldn't put it in their product no more. You don't think if Coca-Cola could put cocaine back in their product, they wouldn't? They'd love to. But the federal government's, that's a medically controlled substance. And if you think that they're going to let you have recreational and whatnot, you're going to have to pay for a medical card, you're going to have to pay a federal tax, and you're going to have to get a prescription for it. Well, you ain't going to have it. And when they catch you, they're going to catch you just like as if it was Schedule 1. Courts are going to be full of people paying fines, going to jail, selling weed, and all kinds of stupid stuff. Plus, once it's the medication, you can't share pipes, you can't share joints, you can't trade buds, you can't do none of that. Name any other medicine on earth you can. We'll wait. And the only reason people don't think anything's going to happen is because for the last 11 years or so, the feds have stood down. What people need to wake up and realize, once it comes out of a class 1 to a class 3, a lower class, the feds are going to enforce the new laws. And people are pretty stupid to think that they're not. It's all designed. You don't need to move nowhere if you want to smoke. Why wouldn't people just sign a petition, make it legal for everyone everywhere? As soon as the feds come back and start reinforcing, you're going to say, damn, why didn't I sign that petition? You damn sure are going to say, why didn't I sign that petition? That old hippie was right. Yep, back in the day until they became controlled substance. Woohoo! We're at 1671 on the petition. Hey, somebody, go to 420gym.com or scan that QR. Nobody belongs in jail for real easy. It's real easy. Search my name, 420 Gym. A petition will pop up. Click it. Name, address, and email is all you need. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. Well, I've been out here since March 1st of 2014. So I'm one of them like you that are educated, I know, and I try and pay attention and listen. Too many people have the thought up their ass, oh, well, it's legal in my state and they ain't going to take it away. Bullshit. You know how they're going to take it away? They're going to make it medically everywhere. And they're going to tell these recreational shops, the ones got recreational, we're going to give you a medical dispensary license. And now you sell medical marijuana. So they're not going to lose. They're still going to be able to sell their pot, right? So anybody that's got a pot to sell recreational right now, they're either going to be forced out of the business or become a medical supplier. That's how they're going to do that. And they're going to sell a lot more pot because idiots are going to go buy medical cards. And the ones that don't, they're going to buy it off the street, take a chance of getting busted. But where are them people going to get their pot? They're just making more drug dealers. More people are going to go get their medical card, go in and buy enough pot to sell, and then they'll go out and sell it. But see, they're going to have this list of names and how much you get and all that, and they're going to be able to track every sales. And yeah, we got some stupid shit coming as soon as it's a class 3 narcotic controlled substance. Why do you want it controlled? Why isn't it like alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine? 3 top drugs in the world that kills thousands and thousands of people. And we can't have cannabis classified like alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine? We don't want controlled substance. That's normal bullshit. Reform. No, we want repeal. We don't want none of them stupid laws on it. What? Nobody opened it, but the wind did. And the wind opened the screen door, it freaked the dogs out. Damn, that's a shame. Hey, you don't have to convince me. It's actually an herb. And the good Lord gave me every herb-bearing seed. I mean, I said if they have to classify it as a drug, it should be like alcohol, tobacco, caffeine, and aspirin and stuff. It should not be a controlled substance. and definitely should not be a narcotic. There's no one on this planet that can prove that it's a narcotic. Your body makes the same exact THC, not THCA, but the same exact THC as that plant. We have cannabinoid receptors all throughout our body. When a lady has breast milk, when she's lactating, her natural levels, never, ever, ever consumed cannabis in her life, her natural levels are 8 times higher. It gives pain relief and hunger to the fetus as it develops over the term of the pregnancy. Well, now they will lie and tell you under state law you can, but under federal law you can't. And that's in any state. I argue with idiots every time that comes up. Well, I can go, my state says I can, you know. And yeah, your state says you can, but the federal government says you can't. Now, who's going to win? When the feds decide to go out and enforce Class 3 and all, who's going to win? The feds. Alcohol is not a controlled substance, dude. You're an idiot to think that. Just because you got to show an ID to get it and all, it's not a narcotic controlled substance. Class 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, those are controlled substance, narcotics. But you're an idiot to think that alcohol is under the Controlled Substance Act. A real idiot. Dude. No, you're an idiot. It's not a controlled substance. Yeah, it's controlled who buys it and whatnot, but it is not a controlled substance. Drinking beer, there you go. Oh, I hear you, Chuck. Well, man makes heroin, not God. Moonshine is not a controlled substance. Yes, there's laws against it, but it's not. It don't come under the Controlled Substance Act. You'll argue all you want, but it's not under the Controlled Act. I didn't say you say it was under the narcotic. What y'all missed is when I said alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine, the 3 world top drugs, are not under the Narcotic Control Substance Act. Okay? The Narcotic Controlled Substance Act. Okay, they control selling bare fucking aspirin, don't they? Kid can't go in and buy Sudafed bare aspirin or nothing because it's... But the 3 top drugs in the world that's killed thousands of people does not fall under the Narcotic Controlled Substance Act. Rather than being part of the solution, you want to be here and just argue that. Yeah, it's controlled. You know, there's lots of things kids can't go in and buy, but that don't make it a controlled narcotic. Damn. Clean your ears out. He give us every area and seed. Cannabis is what's controlled? See, you're not even talking about the right thing, Chuck. They're trying to tell me that alcohol and stuff is a controlled substance, and it's not. Cannabis right now, to this day, is a class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, no medical value. You're absolutely right. Right now, to this day, that's exactly what they say about cannabis. But they're arguing about alcohol being a controlled substance. It's controlled on cells and stuff, but it's not considered a narcotic controlled substance. Yeah, alcohol's not a scheduled anything. Oh, I love to smoke one, but why does it sound like I need to smoke one? Because I tell the truth? And I get a little amped up when idiots come on here and try and tell me something over and over and over and they're stupid? No. Government crack. Hey, maybe I am a little frustrated with some of the idiots, but you don't see me doing anything wrong. Get a little excited or something, boys come up, but how's that doing anything wrong? I say things with a smile. I'm not mad at none of the idiots. I feel sorry for the uneducated fools. So no, don't twist me around, please. I'm not mad or anything. I feel sorry for the uneducated. Just like the people who don't believe in Yahweh and Yahshua. Man, I feel sorry for them. Cheers. That tastes pretty good. The burning bush, there you go. I'll tell you one better than the burning bush. Hang on. Oh, yeah, right on. Well, gander look going. I'm trying to read these comments. Hey, thank you for getting rid of that idiot. What's that got to do with me not being black? Well, you racist or something? See, I don't see color. If people would put that color shit aside and all the other things, here's 3 things to simply remember. People are going to argue whether the world is round or flat. Who really gives a shit if it's a freaking pyramid, okay? It's still planet Earth no matter where you're at, and we shouldn't be digging holes in the ground, sucking fluids out that come back to the world as acid rain when we burn them. Because we could grow the marijuana plant, fuel the same cars and trucks with marijuana, and when it comes back to the world, it comes back as fertilizer. And while it grows, it takes out 25% more carbon monoxide than any other plant on Earth, and it's filtering radiation. Fossil freaking fuel can't do that, and we wouldn't have wars over hemp, because it'd be everywhere. These oil and all, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Henry Ford built the hemp engine in the Model T. Every vehicle in the world could run on hemp fuel. Number 2, human beings, unless you're one of the corrupt bloodline, the Anunnaki, the fallen angel that came down here and mated with the animals and the women and stuff back in the day, you're a human being like me. You come into this world naked and nothing, you're going to leave this world naked and nothing, and you're going to bleed red until you do. That's what humans do. Okay, look at dogs. They may be German Shepherds and Rottweilers and Pit Bulls and shit, but what are they? They're all freaking dogs. Someone told us that this breed was this breed was that, and this color was that. Same thing with you being a human being. We're human beings just like a dog. You're no better than me. You're no worse than me or nothing. I don't care if you're man, woman, child, blue, gray, black, Russian, Chinese, what? You're a human being just like me. And if we live the golden rule, do unto others, don't go bullying, lying, cheating, fighting, or nothing with anyone else, we'd be in the Garden of Eden on planet Earth. One person proved me wrong. One person proved me wrong. If we just simply remember we're human beings on planet Earth and spread that golden rule, prove me wrong. I probably don't have time to go back and look at all the comments. People love to just yeah when I'm trying to say something. Can I say something about Enoch? The book of Enoch? Yeah, I say that all the time. People need to read the book of Enoch. They need to read the book of Jubilees, the book of Giants, and the book of Mary. Why wouldn't you want to read something they told you was forbidden? Who the hell forbidden you from it? You're supposed to study. The Bible is basic. First word of the Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth. They don't want you reading the other books. People will find out that we really have a 13-month calendar, 28 days in each and every month, 1 day left over for the resurrection. Yeah, it'll tell you about how the sun and the moon move, that we don't spin around. Yeah, it tells you a lot of things. No wonder it's forbidden. I don't know why we does what. We does different things to different people. And you just need to maybe get a different strain or maybe not consume it. I mean, I couldn't tell you. Well, thank you. Doobie time. Absolutely, Eddie. Absolutely. I think it's time to say cheers again. Cheers. A turkey bag. I don't know. I've never smoked that. A turkey bag. I don't know how to do that. Oh, weeds like shrimp on Forrest Gump. Because you can have hempcrete, hemp clothing, hemp food, hemp medicine, hemp oil, hemp fuel, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Kids, toke up. Well, hey, folks, make sure you sign that petition, will you? Here, let me show you about it real quick one time, if you don't mind. It's what the QR up there is about. My legal name, believe it or not, is 420 Jim. And you can either use the number 420 or you can spell it out. On my license, it's spelled out, 420 Jim. You don't have to look at all the stories about me on the internet. I don't care. I want you to get one thing, the petition. And when you hit the word petition, you're on your way when you hit that green box. It's going to take you to a legal petition site. Right there. Release all cannabis prisoners, federal and state, and make it federally legal. What's good for one is good for all. it will say sign the petition instead of share it. Now you can go read it and everything. Look, 76 people this week signed it so far. That's good. It needs to be way more than that. But look, 21 minutes ago someone signed it, and then 38 minutes ago. So we are slowly getting there, folks. I need you and everyone you know to sign this petition and to do it as quick as you can. You know, hopefully I'm wrong, but what if I'm right? What if it is their ploy to once they get it a class 3, unleash the federal government and let them enforce federal law? I just asked a cop the other night, right here in Missouri, where it's legal. He said, well, they're probably not going to enforce, you know, if the law changes and whatnot, that they're, you know, they're tired of enforcing it, right, really. And I said, but do you think the feds will stand down? And he's like, no, the feds are coming, and the feds are going to come hard and heavy once they declare it a class 3 narcotic controlled substance. We don't want it under any narcotic classification. Maybe I should have said that so the people only really picked up on controlled substance, which alcohol is not a controlled substance. They control who buys and sells it and stuff like that for age restriction. But it's not a controlled substance like narcotics. Hey, you haven't sent the $5 yet? Let me know when it's sent. Let me know when it's sent, and I'll go live and do it. Absolutely. Anybody that wants to send me a little money to help pay for the repair and a tank of fuel, I'll more than happily write something on the Cannabago for you. You know my Cash App is $$ and 420 JIMS. Uh-oh, I think I just got it. All right, I got a notification of some sort. Yeah, look at that. And folks, it's that easy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go out here and do just that. And you can watch. Ashley and Casper coming up. And folks, see, I love to give back when people help. And this $5 helps a lot. It really does. Because I got a couple $100 mechanic parts bill coming. You know? Hey. Even though I'm doing all the work, I still have to have a couple $100 for parts this week and fuel. So every bit helps. Let me go over here where I can see a little better. Ooh, I found a golden heart. Oh, I need a better marker. Let me go get another marker. Yay. Remember, don't use AAA, man. I wouldn't have to ask nobody for a penny right now, and I would have already had this done. Hell, if I needed another engine, I could have already dropped another engine in. They owe me almost $1,000. There's the head, the second one. Yep, liars and thieves down there at AAA. And it's funny, I used to talk so good about that organization I drove tow truck 13 years, and I towed hundreds and hundreds of AAA customers. And for them to be the way they are now is just ridiculous. But if you do need a good towing company, Good Sam's. Check out Good Sam's towing. Or it's a Good Sam's Auto Club, and they offer towing, is how I think it is. They tell me that I won't have to pay a penny for up to a 100-mile tow. AAA told me that, and they lied. Twice they charged me, and I didn't even go 100 miles either time. They charged me $675 the first time, and then was going to charge me $675. They charged me $100, and they ruined a tire and rim, and we called it even. They charged me $500, and they knocked the $175 off for ruining my one rim and one tire. Said I didn't have to pay that, which I would have got all $675 back from AAA according to AAA, but that's a bald-faced lie. And then when I got left in the middle of nowhere, I had to pay $330 some for a second tow. I'm supposed to get 100 free tow miles, never happened. And I had to pay for the tow before they even would send the tow truck. So the tow company never gave me a bill. I didn't pay them, a transport company did. That was third party. And AAA said they don't have to pay me that $330 some because I didn't send them a receipt. Yet the people they sent, the transport company, has sent them a receipt twice. And they say that don't count. So watch out for the liars and thieves of AAA. What do you mean, this guy? You twins make I like that. You're talking the wrong kind of control, Chuck. It's not a narcotic controlled substance. See, you're losing the point. From Thomas Richardson, what do you? I didn't miss nothing, did I? Nope. What do you mean? Yay. I see you're in a win a what? I'm in what used to be in a Winnebago Aladdin, but it's not an RV. Mine is a mobile billboard. It's converted into a mobile billboard. I don't do any camping or anything recreational. They don't have your toilet and shower and none of that, like an RV would. Nope. It's a mobile billboard traveling across the country. Oh, you're very welcome, my friend. You State Farm, right on. Yeah, the name be seen everywhere. Yo, Big Mike. AAA is called go look it up. AAA is a non-profit organization ripping off the senior citizens. I can play you exactly how they bait and switch. They lie to you. I've got from 4 different people, 4 different salesmen, how I would be covered 100 miles for towing. Oh no, you left your network area. You got to pay out of pocket. And if we think we were going to reimburse, they don't tell you none of that stupid shit. And they're going to go to court and they're going to lose. But meanwhile, I'm going to tell everybody about the liars and thieves down there at that nonprofit AAA. They call themselves the Un-American Automobile Association. They need to say. There ain't nothing American about ripping off the senior citizens. Lawrence, if you're talking about with AAA, you get 100 miles full coverage towing. If you're talking about an RV, I'll tell you bullshit. They lied to you like they lied to me. Lucky to get one, I bet. Thank you. Share it on your channel. Share it with everyone. That's what this is about. Everybody needs to get the petition signed. Thank you. Out fishing today again. Yeah, damn. Man, I want some fresh fish. I heard that if you're 65 or something like that in Missouri, you don't have to have a fishing license. Maybe I ought to go get me a cheap little pole and find a place and catch some fresh fish. Give my money back, call police today. Who the hell are you talking about to? They're just stupid. We don't need stupidity here. Yeah, I'm broke down again. You know, we did put another engine in it that we knew nothing about, right? So you could probably figure that might would happen, right? But if you look back, that this has been on the road since 2017 and has like 70,000 miles on it, it very seldom ever breaks down. But man, y'all like to pick on it and point out when I do break down to the others, don't you? Why don't any of y'all say the good things about it? Like the 70,000 miles that it's been on it and how it's been so wonderful and holding up transmission, tires, and everything over these years. No, you'd rather, oh, is it broke down again? Thanks for the support. Instead of just asking, hey, are you broke down? Yeah, just had to put again in there, didn't you? I'm hanging my head gaskets out to dry. Hey, Mike, I'm hanging my head gaskets out to dry. Those are the head gaskets off of it. For those that don't know, that's what I'm replacing. There's Jack. That was my buddy of 15, 16 years. I lost him a couple months ago in Wichita. But he's forever with me, thanks to Mr. Newman. I had to put a Calvin on this side, so driving down the road, everybody knows. Piss on AAA. But I really think this old girl's done really good and in pretty good shape. And very seldom, if you look at the miles and everything, very seldom breaks down. Yeah, Eddie, I've noticed. What's up, Carol? Well, hey, Eddie, now, come on now, on my behalf, you got to agree. I'm a lot better than I was a couple months ago, ain't I? Haven't I toned it down? Haven't I tried to change? Haven't I toned it down, kind of changed it a bit? I'm trying my best. They won't take forgiveness and move on, I don't know. But I am trying my best. And them idiots that run TikTok, I got a suggestion for them. Why don't they look, because they know, and see that it's the same people pretty much reporting my account. No one else, the same ones. And see the pattern and block them from doing that on their thing. But no, instead, TikTok don't give two shits about no one. But now I found out that lady sued, she sued Facebook and something else, 1 million. And TikTok and one other one, they settled. They didn't even, as soon as she sent a demand letter and whatnot, they settled without going to court. What thank you. I'm trying to keep it positive. No, someone said if you're 65 or older, you don't. Let's Google it and find out, because I don't know. I'm not from here. If you're 65 or older, do you need a fishing license in Missouri? Fair question, right? If you're a Missouri resident, you don't, just like someone said. But if you're out of Missouri, you probably do. See? Missouri residents age 65 or older do not need a fishing license or trout permit. Proof of age is all they need, and that they're a resident. So you're kind of right, kind of wrong there. At 65, if you're a resident in Missouri, you don't need no doggone license. Just like someone told me. They forgot to say you had to be a resident. So thank you for letting me know that they was talking about that you had to be a resident. That makes sense. Wait a minute. Love you, Eddie. Damn. Packed with rolled saw. That ain't good. Might have to change the whole socket and everything. What are you chewing on? I swear you think you're a termite. She's over there gnawing on wood. I mean, she tries to eat the mobile billboard. She tries to eat it. Did she have termite? Did you mate with a termite, Lilu? Well, right on. I'd love to see Hawaii. I'd love to see Hawaii, but I don't think I'll ever make it over there. I actually be glad just to get down to Florida and see the ocean and shit again where I grew up. I may have to go down to the local dive shop and rent dive gear for a day and just go have some fun. Hell, if I went all the way down where JC was, I'd just go and probably clean the bottom of his sailboat or something for him. Just do a little diving. I grew up in Sarasota and Tampa. Most of my younger life, it was in Sarasota, and then I moved up to Tampa. My brother had a sign shop up there in Tampa. Yo, yo. Nah, I never really seen white sand. I mean, regular sand, I wouldn't call it white sand. Same type sand as I've seen in California. Who are you barking at? They already walked by. You tell them. Tell them. Let us know when they're going to walk by, huh? Tell them. Hell, in Sarasota, at one time I worked at Marina Jack's, right there at Marina Jack's. There's a restaurant called Marina Jack's, and I was a dishwasher out at Bird Key Yacht Club for a while. Later on, when my daughter was born, so right around 1980, she was born in 80, I was running a boat for a restaurant out of Clearwater called Jason's. But I started my tow career in Florida, and I've been all over Florida driving tow truck. Oh, there probably is. I just hadn't been to it. I've been all diving down in the Keys and stuff. Right on. Lilo, enough. Hey, Mr. Eddie, I'm so glad you found some fine folks that are letting me doing my engine work here and all, man. I owe you on that one, man. I would have never thought, never called, you know what I mean? It's amazing you found me this place. Just goes to show there's still good people in this world if you find them. Oh, me and a friend, we used to go from Tampa during lobster season, the first week when it's open to divers, sport divers. Oh yeah, we'd go down there and we'd come back with 500 of them suckers. Oh yeah, we used to do some lobster wrestling when I was down there a couple of times, and we just bring back the tails. We'd go out and get them during the day and everything and whatnot, and then we'd spend couple hours right down on the water cleaning them, taking the head and breaking the tail off and cleaning the poop sack out and all. Put them on ice. between me and him, we'd come back with like 500 of them. You're only allowed to have like 10 a piece or something, technically. But yeah, you think we never got caught doing the lobstering? Yep, you did. You did, Eddie. You sure did, Eddie. And I had to eat crow on that one. But see, I'm not used to people like this. I got to say, the people around this area are kind of like the people I met in Kerrville, Texas, many years ago. Just a damn good town, and pretty much everybody in it. Just a damn good town, This would be a town that, hell, I wouldn't mind living in. You know what I mean? Seems to be pretty all right. Woof, woof, woof. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Mine? You want your little piggy? Come here. Come get it. You want it? I knew you wanted it. 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 You can't resist the piggy. She can't resist the piggy. She don't tear that one up. She loves that one. Oh yeah, they must listen. They must listen to the bone. All the good ones. Your pups are. That'd be about right. Z95 the bone. Damn, it's almost been an hour and a half. We got 24 people here. Well, how you doing, folks? I hope y'all 24 are on the petition. I'd like to think so. I kind of figure not, but you know what? You can go sign it now. That'd be a good thing to do. Sign it and share it. If you'd like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel, I'd appreciate that. I am on TikTok, but I wouldn't waste my time with that stupid app if I was you. Oh, I'm here at Popper Bluffs. Right on, right on. Me, I've got to finish cleaning the passenger side of the block with a wire brush, all the old gasket, yada, yada off. And then everything's ready to put back together, I guess. I'm still trying to find a flat surface I can lay the heads on and check for warpness. I'll give you something to play with. I'll give you something to play with and I'll play back with you. Hey, you want something to play with? Go play with Mama. Get your butt out of there. That's not yours. That's not yours. Here. Nope, you'll tear that little thing away. Nope, you're not going to have that. Nope, you're not going to have that. They all want it. Nope, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ah! Where'd it go? It's all gone. It's all gone. They're looking for that stuffed animal. They want it bad. Get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. Oh, Betty, Betty, Betty. Oh, that tickled my ear. That tickled my ear. Yes, it did. Tell him. Einstein. Betty. Betty, Betty. Betty, Betty. Oh, Betty. Oh, that little Betty. Oh, that little Betty. Oh, that little Betty. Oh, her legs get fat. Oh, it's her little Betty. Oh, that little Betty. Oh, that little Betty. Gotta love the kids. Right on, Roy. More pause on the Starbucks. Right on. Einstein. Betty. Einstein. Betty and Einstein. Einstein. Get him, Mama. Get him, Mama. Betty. Look at that little cutie. It's just a cutie. Aren't you just a cutie? You're just a cutie. Yeah. I think you're so cute. I think you're so cute. You're so cute. Okay, y'all go. Yep. No, time now. Move, go. Move. Thank you. Good boy, good girl. That was about long enough, huh, me? Oh no, I doubt that. There's lots of states that sell shroom gummies and stuff now. I've seen them in lots of states. Matter of fact, damn near every state you can go buy the sativa, Sylvia bullshit, the fake coke, the fake heroin, the fake mushroom and stuff, but yet they take God's herb out. All them damn stores they busted in Kansas for having .3 weed just a couple months ago when I were there. I addressed the city council and asked them, how dare you leave the fake cocaine and all that spice and all that shit in the stores and you take away God's herb? Yeah, so, no, there's a lot of fake shit in all these stores. They tried to get me 10 years for 2 counts of sales. I didn't serve 1 day in jail for that. I'm still out here. Yeah, they said I was incompetent to stand trial because I wanted them to prove to me what narcotic was in marijuana. And there is none. They couldn't. So it was easier to call me incompetent. Here I am. Yeah, Mr. Eddie, I'm pretty all right. I still got a little of the hillbilly kush left. You know, other than parts for the motor, I've got everything. I'll probably go get a pizza later or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. We have dog food, you know. I'm near the gas station, so I can get gas for the generator and everything. I just need Wednesday to get here. I need Wednesday to get here. How do you sign the petition? Well, you can do it one of a couple ways. One is you screenshot that or scan it. Now, whether you can do that with your phone in use, I don't know, but here's another way you can do it. It's really simple and easy. You Google my name, 420 Jim. You can use the numbers or you can spell it out. It don't matter, but that's how you spell my name. That's why when people call me Jim, I'm like, that's Mr. Jim, because my first name is 4. You're looking for the word petition. If you want to go back and read hundreds of stories, cool, that's on you. I want you to hit the petition. There's a green box that's going to be a link. There it is. Click here to sign. Now you're going to officially be on the petition site. There it is. Once it says change.org, you're on their site, a secured site, and boom, yours is going to say sign here, and you can be number 1674. 32 minutes ago, someone signed it. And 34 minutes ago. Heck, if we got signatures every 2 minutes, that would be great. But we're getting them every, But please sign, share, and help it grow. We hit 10,000 signatures. I'll pull a permit to do a religious rights march in D.C. Yes, absolutely. Every signature counts. And if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And people that don't put yes, that's an automatic no. Say there's 10,000 people in the world and 1,000 sign it. Well, the other 9,000 are no's automatically. You know what I mean? People that don't care or people that really, that's an automatic no. It hurts. So that's why it's so important that everyone that supports this speak up. Because for everyone that supports it, there's 9 no's stacked up against you already. Right on. Self-growth is always the best. Yeah, I'm down to them little nugs from your friend. That's what I'm down to. I'm trying to stretch it to Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Being hid away here, I don't think anybody's going to bring me none by. Doggone, we got 56 likes today. I like that. That's pretty cool. Right on. Now watch somebody come by and drop off a joint or something out of the blue and prove me wrong when I said I probably ain't gonna get none. Hey, there's some big old rolls of hay over there. I mean, giant rolls. Oh, it could happen. Yes, I'm not. I won't. I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. I would not doubt it for a second. Hell, the people in town paid attention and knew where I was at. I'm sure one or two of them would have drove by and smoked one with me or brought one. Hey, I wonder what happened to Rhonda. I ain't heard from Rhonda and them. They were going to come see me that one time, and I told them I was going to leave town, and then I didn't get to pull out that day because of rain. They never come the next day. They said they had, people that wanted to meet me. I haven't heard from Rhonda and them. Has anybody else seen them on here? I hope they're all right. I kind of figured if they knew I was still in town, they'd probably come out here to bring their friends to meet me. There you go. Well, I'm not really at a truck stop, but I know what you mean. Cheers. Lulu. Well, shucks, it's about time for me to get out of here, folks. Well, hey, how you doing? Oh, goodness sakes. Hey, baby girl. What are you looking at, huh? How's baby girl, huh? How's my baby girl? Lulu. How's my baby girl? Oh, no, you can't kiss me. You can't give me, you can't give me kisses. No, you can't give me kisses. Yeah. Anytime you like, you can. You know that. 68 there. That's all right. Well, hopefully the rain will come and go by the time I'm ready to fire this up and leave town. I think if I looked it up, the auto parts store is only like 2.5 miles. I've walked that before. And it's nothing heavy I got to carry. So I'll probably just walk down there on Wednesday and pick up the gasket kit and shit. Man, what a shame. What a shame, my friend. What a shame. Mostly cloudy, right on. Me, I think I'm going to take me an afternoon nap. Just because I can. And, because I ain't got nothing else to do. Everything's ready. Well, I lie. 30 minutes. I gotta clean this one head off. The block on the passenger side where the head bolts onto the block. I've got to clean the block. 30 minutes. Then I'm done. Nothing else to do until I get the gaskets and put her back together. Alrighty, my friends. Yep, let me do another one before I get out of here. And then I am going to get out of here. Hey, please remember to sign and share that petition. Make it your mission to get one other person to sign it this week, please. I mean, if you have to bug them every day, whatever it takes, hopefully they do it when you first ask them. But make sure one person signs that petition this week, would you? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. Make sure you turn on all notifications. I'd really appreciate it. Sign and share the petition. And I do these lives at noon and 7 p.m. every day. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Cheers. And before we go, I just want to do one thing here, maybe, if it'll let me. It's probably not going to let me, but let's try it anyway.
Boot scoop, boots, boom, boom, cat, cat, wobble, wobble, boom, bap, yeehaw. Drop that wobble beat, cousin. I like the way she wobbles when she walks down the dirt road. Booty jiggling like jelly on a hot biscuit load. Wobble, wobble, shake it left, shake it right. Girl, you got that country thunder, make my overalls tight. I like the way she wobbles in them days, dudes. Dropping it low like she's churning butter, no disputes. Wobble, baby, wobble all night long. Hillbilly style, getting wild to this redneck song. Down at the honky-tonk, sipping moonshine from a jar. She roll up in her pickup, revving like a NASCAR star. Cowboy hat, tilted freckles on her cheeks so fine. But when she hits the dance floor, Lord, that behind's the vine. She wobble to the left, wobble to the right, like a tractor trailer hauling hay on a Friday night. I ain't no city slicker, was kind of guy, but she got me hollering, yeehaw, about to touch the sky. Got cornbread thighs and gravy in her hips. When she drops it low, my jaw just flips. Wobble, wobble, boom, boom, screw, screw. Banjo pluck, cat, cat, boom, boom. Y'all feel that bass? Wobble on it. I like the way she wobbles when she two steps across the barn, making all the fellas jealous, setting off alarms. Wobble, wobble, drop it down, pick it up slow. Girl, you find her that fried chicken at the county fair. I like the way she wobbles like a fishing bobber. Got me hooked like catfish, ain't no way I'm sober. Wobble, baby, wobble till the cows come home. This hillbilly rap got the whole holler on phone. She ain't no skinny minnie, she stick like molasses sweet. Wobbling through the mud in her bare feet. I pull up on my four-wheeler, mud tire spinning wild. She wink and say, boy, come get this country child. We line dance to the beat, but she break it down low. Wobble so hard, make the pigs in the pen go. From the trailer to the hayloft, we bouncing all night. Her wobble got more shape than a dog in a fight. Uncle Jed on the fiddle, but I'm spitting this flow. Hillbilly gangster letting everybody know. I like the way she wobbles. Drop dead. Get. Drop dead. Wobble, 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 wobble. Boom, boom. Wobble, wobble. Wobble, 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 way. I like the way she wobbles. Boom, boom, boom. Drop that beat. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, my friends, as always, join me back here at 7 o'clock tonight if you like. Until then, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can get along. The dogs love you, I love you, but most of all, Jesus loves you. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see y'all back at 7. Peace out.